yesterday, to not listen what was happening outside the training ground. We showed today that we are a really good team. We control the game with the ball, without the ball, and I am really pleased because the players have shown today personality and confidence, because it was a really difficult game to play, and they believed what we are doing, and I think that's been the key.
When you say ignore the noise, you mean what? Crowd, media,
Noise.
people around the players?
Noise. At the end of the day, you have to hear that we didn't create the football, we didn't score goals, we weren't defending well, and I think that noise today, they've shown that they didn't affect them, which is important to play at home, to give our crowd a good game, because you can play good or bad, and I think we played really good today, sometimes without the ball, but I don't remember one chance of them. So I think the crowd has gone home proud of the team.
You opened today with 3 center backs. What was the reason for it?
The reason that I have a squad that I have to try to pick the best 11 and the best formation for every single game, and to play against Beersheba today. By the way, it's a very good team. It's not a coincidence that they are fighting at the top of the table with a very good coach. And I thought today, with those 5 defenders, with Dan, Parfait, and Ajal in the middle, was the best way. But even starting with that formation, we changed at the end, the last 15-20 minutes, and we played 4-2-3-1. So I think this important thing, that the team is improving. They are learning what we want, and we don't care about the formation.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Was this win more than just 3 points?
I think so, because again, playing at home, playing against the second team at the table, we've won the first and the second team in the table here in our stadium, which is important, and especially to believe. I think this is an important game, because again, I said before that the key was to believe, and now it's more than important to keep believing.
Coach, I'm sure that you will agree that it was not a game to finish with a heart attack of 1-1. After you lead 1-0, Apol Beersheva, even that the coach of them sit right now here and say that he doesn't agree that the score is fair. He thinks that it should be another score, maybe 1-1. But for us, it seems that Maccabi should be in this kind of games even 2-0, 3-0, and not, at the last minutes to be almost like 1-1 without the VAR.
Yes, but the main thing is always to control the games. And again, we control the game without and with the ball. With the ball, we had the chances to score. We didn't score goals, but again, with the players who we have, with the quality that we have, we will score goals. The problem is when we don't create chances, or we don't control the game without the ball. But today, again, I don't remember one chance from them, and I remember a lot of I don't know if 3 or 4 clear chances for us. So if we had scored the second or the third one, the game would have been completely different. But again, I am really pleased with the effort, with the performance of the team.
It seems that we are maybe in the time that Jole Jovanovic lost maybe a little bit of the confidence. He didn't score for I don't know, 4 or 5 games, and today maybe even more after a game like that. He was close, yes, but sometimes he want to pass the ball, and he couldn't do it. Do you think that he is now in the time of losing confidence as a striker? I mean,
The only thing that I can tell you that if nothing happens this week, he's gonna play starting the following game, because for me it's a vital player for the team. With Eran up front, I think is really important, and for me to have those players on the pitch, knowing that they can be better or they can be worse, I want always one Jole in my team. So he didn't score I don't know how many games, but again I want always a player like Jole on the pitch, because it's not about how many goals he scores, because it's important. Obviously it's important, but it's also important how important he is for the team. So again, he didn't score today, he didn't score the previous games, he will score for sure. Yeah, because no, I said that I want him in my team, not all the time. Another time, and at that moment, I thought that with the Rares and with the Gabi and with the Erana front and Abi behind them, I think we could have taken advantage in the transitions. And I thought that the Rares, for example, was much more fresh and quicker than Jole. That was the reason.
Coach, since you came, you gave new life to Andre Geraldes. He didn't really play with former coach. Today he scored the first goal of his career, his professional career at the age of 32. Can you tell us a little bit about Andre? What are you getting from him? The vibe that he gave you during training that led you to that decision to stick with him and to bring him back to his to this kind of performance?
Do you know what is the best thing that can happen to Andre? To have Maur Kandil kicking his ass. His ass. He is the best thing, because every single game for me is difficult to choose that position, because Maur is training really well, and it's my decision. But the best thing that can happen to Andre is to have always behind him Maur, and he knows that the day that he's not 100%, Maur will have his chance. So I think is the best way, and this is something that we have to build with every single player.
Coach, after the last few games, you saw that goal, that 1-1, got in, and did you immediately notice it was a possible offside, or you didn't see it because it took a long time until the VAR check? And I want to ask you what went through your mind during those 2-3 long minutes?
No, we knew, because we have the analysts on the stands. We have Israel and we have Carlos, and we are connected with them on the bench. And Igor and Juan knew that it was a clear offside. So at the beginning, obviously, the first seconds is frustrating, because again, a game that we could have won easy, and to concede that goal, the first seconds were difficult to accept. But then we knew it quick.
You said you want always Jole in your team. I'm sure there are another players that you want in your team, especially Dan Glazer, and you give him credit even after he got a yellow card. In the last game in Beersheva, I don't know, I'm sure that you saw the last game, he got 2 yellow cards and he was out in the game in Beersheva, and we thought that you will take him out. Haven't you afraid that he will get another yellow card?
No, Dan is another player who is important in my teams, because he gives the balance of the team. But I have to be careful, because we are going with 2. If I keep going, I'm gonna put all the 11 on the lineup. But no, Dan is the player who gives us a lot of balance. One of the noise that I heard that maybe, and I think someone, or we heard that he was blamed because we didn't create chances. But the work that he does on the middle of the pitch is amazing. He's really organized without the ball. With the ball, he plays easy, which is important for me. And then I think now he's improving. As you said, managing the game, knowing that he has a yellow card, he could finish the game, which is important. Playing in that position to manage the game and to not receive the second yellow card. Yes, because again, Everybody, if we had lost today, everybody would have criticized me why I put the Dan Glaser on the pitch again. But I don't care, because players like him are the players who give the balance on the team.
We all thought that Parfait had a very good first half. He was substitute. Did something happen to him physically that made you took him out?
No. Parfait and every single player. The attitude always, since I arrived here, is amazing. Here in the training ground, but it was something that we have to correct, and he wasn't doing what we wanted tactically, and I felt him a little bit lost on the pitch and without confidence with the ball. And I thought that Gabi was gonna give us more with the ball and to be more organized without the ball. Just this, but again, it was my decision. But I am really pleased with Parfait.
Coach, what do you think about the new player, Ilya? When can we see him playing more and more? When do you think he will get more confidence to maybe to start at the first 11?
I think it's been a good game for him to realize how tough this league is, because I think he's come from France, and when I speak with him, he feels that okay, I am coming from France, and here is gonna be not easy, but he feels that it's gonna be easier than in France, and for him today has been a really good game to check that this league is not easy, and the opponents are gonna try to put pressure on him. So again, to play this 25-30 minutes has been important, because it's not easy to play this kind of atmosphere the first game, but improving and going more aggressive and with the ball, he's going to give us a lot of things. So, but I think it's been important this game for him.
I want to ask, were you surprised maybe a little bit from the pressure that was on the club in the last week? We heard that you know a little bit, like you say, people speak about Dan Glaser. It seems that you know, even that you don't read Hebrew. Were you surprised, or
I have friends who translate me.
Okay. Were you surprised, or you said to yourself, okay, I'm in the biggest club maybe in Israel. I understand that even it's only Israel, it will be a pressure like that on the club when I don't win.
The pressure on the club means that the pressure is on us, because I don't understand a club without the coach, without the sporting director, without the CEO, with the owner. So when we have pressure, the pressure is on our shoulders. When we are winning together. So again, the pressure was on us, and again, starting with how I started the press conference, I think is a good game for our crowd to keep believing and to keep trusting this squad and this club, because again, we showed that we are in the way. We are changing things, and again, this is the way. But again, the pressure. When I came here, I knew that the pressure was always in this kind of clubs.
Thank you.
Thank you.